Don't you hate it when you're typing something into a website on Chrome for Android? Then you need to minimize the app, open up another one so that you can copy some text, or maybe just reference something that you're currently typing about, only to find out that when you bring up that tab in Chrome again, Android has killed its background process, and this forces the browser to reload that page entirely, deleting everything that you had previously typed into that input box. I know I've been there, but with a new hidden feature tucked away in Chrome, we can actually stop this type of situation from happening in the future. I'm a bit surprised that this issue has continued to plague Chrome users on Android after all these years. Even if your phone has 16 gigabytes of RAM, it does not seem to stop this from happening. And this happens because Android's memory management system isn't very smart when it comes to specific Chrome tabs. It just doesn't know that tab A is more important than tab B. And when it needs RAM to complete a task, the operating system is happy to just drop any of them from memory, even if you had just previously typed something into that specific tab. Mozilla has been able to work around this issue by setting up a session restoring feature that will even save the contents of text forms when the tab is instructed to be killed in the background. Google, for some reason, has yet to implement something similar for Chrome. The browser is just not set up to save this type of information about a background tab. Instead, Google has developed a performance manager for your tabs in Chrome for Android. And when we enable the hidden feature, it will allow the browser to use a ranking policy for its background tabs. Then, we need to enable another hidden feature that will actually enable a protected tabs feature. So, the first feature will allow the browser to rank the tabs in order of importance, and then the second feature actually protects the more important tabs until all others have been closed first. To enable these two features, we first need to launch the Chrome browser, and then we're going to open up a new tab to the Chrome flags page. Then, let's first search for the word protected. And then we're going to look for a feature labeled Enable Protected Tab for Android. You're going to see this is set to default by default, but we can tap on that and switch that over to enabled. Then we're going to search for the word ranking. And then you're going to want to look for a feature labeled Enable Performance Manager Rank Policy for Android. Again, this is going to be set to default by default, and we're just going to change this over to enabled. And when both of those features have been set to enabled, then we can look for this blue relaunch button down here and tap it so that Chrome will close, open back up, and that those changes will take effect. And that's all there is to it. The protected tabs feature for Chrome requires the Performance Manager ranking policy feature to be enabled. So when both of them are on, it will at least do its best to keep tabs that you have typed text into from being killed in the background. But with that said, this isn't going to prevent those tabs from being killed entirely. If we read through the protected tabs feature that we enabled, it's going to kill other non-protected tabs first. But if Android still says that it needs RAM to be freed, and if it ends up looking to Chrome for that extra RAM, with the only background tab open being the protected one, then it will still force close that protected tab. I know there are some OEMs that implement a feature that allows the user to tell Android to keep a specific app in RAM, but I would like to see something similar added to Chrome for its individual tabs, especially if Google is not going to take a cue from Mozilla and properly fix this text field issue within Chrome. So, if you have the RAM to spare, I highly recommend that you enable these two features immediately. And please, do not forget to give this video a like, while also subscribing to the channel for more Android application tips like this.